Amid mounting pressure from protesters and President Donald Trump, Governor Gavin Newsom unveiled plans on Monday for reopening California churches and allowing in-person religious services. Under the governor's new guidelines, places of worship could reopen, pending approval from their county public health officials, but must limit attendance to 25% of building capacity or a maximum of 100 attendees, whichever is lower. After the first 3 weeks under these restrictions, the California Department of Public Health will work with county public health officials to assess the impact of the in-person religious services in a certain area and provide further direction for the next step. Related, hundreds gather inside Murrieta Church for Sunday worship. The new guidance comes just 3 days after the president declared that he was designating places of worship as essential businesses, and those that were ordered closed because of the pandemic should be allowed to reopen immediately. On Friday, Trump said he would override the governors across the country who resist reopening religious institutions. Some governors have deemed liquor stores and abortion clinics as essential but have left out churches and other houses of worship, he said during a brief appearance in the White House press room as the administration released new pandemic guidance for places of worship. "It's not right. America, we need more prayer, not less." When asked about Trump's comments on Friday, Newsom said he had been talking with faith leaders statewide over the previous week to find the best approach to resuming religious services as quickly as possible, while still protecting the public health. "It's so important that folks understand we deeply understand, admire, the faith devotion," Newsom said, adding later, "We look forward to churches reopening in a safe and responsible manner." Despite multiple challenges to Newsom's ban on in-person church services up until this point, the state's Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals upheld his order last week in a split ruling. The justices ruled 2-1 that South Bay United Pentecostal Church in San Diego cannot reopen immediately. "We're dealing here with a highly contagious and often fatal disease for which there presently is no known cure." In the words of Justice Robert Jackson, if ourt does not temper its doctrinaire logic with a little practical wisdom, it will convert the constitutional Bill of Rights into a suicide pact, the 2 majority justices wrote in the court decision. Although the new California guidelines will give places of worship the opportunity to resume in-person activities, it is still strongly recommended that places of worship continue to offer remote services and other related activities for those who are vulnerable to COVID-19, the governor's new guidance states.